This video could either be the biggest win or the biggest fail of my whole channel, and I am honestly so excited to jump into it. So a few weeks ago, I had the masterful idea to use AI, artificial intelligence, to make me a makeup look that I'm then going to recreate. Now, I know there is a lot of upset about AI, and I will talk about that more in the video. I am being very, very respectful. I am trying to abide by the laws of AI and creativity. Today is not going to be taking jobs away from anyone. Today is about my personal creativity, challenge myself personally. It is all just good fun. Please keep that in mind. So my idea was to go on my phone, type in a kind of makeup vibe, I guess, and see if AI can generate a crazy, colorful eye look that I am then, I'm gonna do on my eyes. I cannot wait to do this video. It is going to test me a lot. I don't think I am the most amazing makeup artist in the world, but I can definitely try. I always tell you guys to step out your comfort zone, and today it's the same for me. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, like and subscribe, because as I said, I push my creativity all the time, or I try my very best to. I love using new makeup techniques, new colors, new placements, new everything. And I really hope you guys are inspired to do the same. I upload every single day, 7 days a week for you guys, so you always have new exciting content coming your way. But without further ado, let's jump into it. So the app that I'm going to use is Microsoft Bing Image Creator. So on this website, here it is. There is a text box at the top. You can type in anything and it will come up with a piece of artwork for you guys. So I am going to type in, what am I going to type? So I'm going to put a graphic eyeshadow look. I want it to be challenging. I don't want to just blend a few colors. I want this to be like graphic liner, full glam. So a graphic eyeshadow look inspired by, what is something really crazy, something like wacky and out there that this look can be inspired by? What about modern art? Because who knows what modern art actually is? Like, it's such a mystery. Okay, modern art. So a graphic eyeshadow look inspired by modern art with glitter. Why not? I love a bit of glitter, me. So let's do that. A graphic eyeshadow look inspired by modern art with glitter. Let's create. Here we go. It is loading. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Okay, we've got some good looks here. Wow, this actually came out really, really good. Okay, so I'm gonna budge over and share the looks with you guys. So the first look that I'm gonna talk about is the look that came out a bit, I'm not gonna use this. This isn't very graphic. It's very Instagram 2016. A warm crease, cut the crease with cool on the lid. Very nice, very pretty. It does have some glitter, but I'm not going to be using this. However, the next three looks, I think I'm actually going to combine into one look, so that's going to be even trickier for me. Let's start with the first look. This look is really, really pretty. It's not as like in your face as the other two looks, but I really love this like blue glitter line going all the way through the crease. I think that's really, really pretty, and I also really like the kind of winged out lid aspect of this. Really beautiful. Love those. And then the next two, I'm going to put them both on the screen right now. These are insane. These, like, I don't know if I can do these, but I'm going to give it my damn hardest go. That's the best thing about makeup. Sometimes it comes out horrifically, but sometimes it comes out really good. And I'm really hoping that today is the good day. So the first one that we're going to talk about, it's very boxy. I can see like a winged shape and then it comes up into the brow. I think that's what we're going to kind of try and do. Yeah, like a lot of boxes with different colors. This is going to be so good. And then finally, this one. I don't like this. I have no words. This bottom one here is actually insane. I don't know how I'm going to implement this, but this is so cool. And I feel so inferior right now because I really don't think I'll be able to get anything close to being this beautiful. But you know what? I'm gonna try. I am gonna wipe this eyeshadow off that I went to the dentist with, and I'm gonna cake my face with some very crazy makeup. Don't get mad. I know I jumped forward a little bit, but as soon as I turned my camera off, I was suddenly hit with the realization that, like, oh my god, I'm actually gonna have to recreate this on my eyes. And I know that's the whole point of the video, so you might be sat there going, well, like, yeah, but like, I wasn't prepared. Okay, so I just kind of jumped forward, I played around, I wanted to make sure I could actually do it, and I've got a basic shape. I've tried to combine all of the different pictures. Hopefully I've done it okay. I'm still not 100% happy with it. I don't know, I guess we'll see when the other eye is on, but it's definitely something. So I've got a lot of stuff in front of me right now, and we're gonna recreate this monstrosity on this eye. Okay, I've used a hell of a lot of products. I'm gonna compose myself first, I think, before we start. I've been doing this eye for about an hour, so I'm probably gonna take longer on this eye because I'm gonna have to try and match it as well, which is gonna be fun. Okay, first, I'm taking a dark brown. This is a shade that I'm working on in my deck of panning, I think. And I'm gonna just start packing this on the inner part of my crease. I'm being very messy with this, and I'm making the most of it because this is the only time in this look that I can be messy. And I'm gonna go to about halfway. Then I'm taking Realgar from my Pan That palette. It is just the bright orange shade here. And once again, I'm just gonna messily blend all up in here, try and get a bright orange kind of color, and I'm bringing it right up to my brow as well. I am not being shy with this at all. This was the part I realized that cream eyeshadows are gonna be our best friend with this look. Normally, I really don't like working with cream eyeshadows. I like that blend, but to get really harsh color like this, I need cream eyeshadows. And for that, my best friend today is going to be Inglot Duraline. So the best hack in the world is if you scrape out a tiny bit of eyeshadow, drop Inglot Duraline in there, just one drop, it will turn into a liquid eyeliner. And this has been a lifesaver for this look, let me tell you. So I've taken my Carnival XL Pro palette for a lot of the shimmers, and I've started by mixing the shade Caro and Peppermint, so these two teal shades. Don't judge me for this, but I've lost my palette, my mixing palette, so I'm just mixing everything on the back of this tin. Don't judge me. We've all been there. So I decided I didn't want to quite cut the crease for this, so I'm literally just gonna draw through my crease. And this is the thing, this side was fine because I didn't have to get everything even, but now I've got to get everything even, so it's even more scary than it was. So I'm starting on the inner corner and just going up. I think my best eyeliner advice would be, don't necessarily worry about being the absolute neatest on the bottom because you can always cut that and make it really sharp. Just worry about being neat on the top. And of course, I learnt that from the Queen. Make me up, miss her. I did. I don't know why I tapped it off like it's a powder. It's not gonna do anything, babe. So I'm just making this line quite thick because as you can see on this one, it's thick. I don't know where I was going with that. I think that's as good as we're gonna get, as even as we're gonna get. So, as I was saying before, creams are gonna be our best friend with this. So, for the blue, I don't really know if you're gonna be able to see the difference between the teal, the shimmery teal that we just put down, and then there is a slight window of blue. I use my P. Louise base, it's the wrong way around. I use my P. Louise base in Touch of Frost. I kind of regret doing this on my eye because you really can't see much, I don't think. But for the sake of being even, I'm going to do it on the other eye as well. I'm just going to take it a slight bit on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to kind of cut the crease, but only the front half and only up to this teal line. And then I just didn't think that color was opaque enough, so I took Soft Spot, which is this blue matte, on a very, very precise pencil brush and just tapped it on top. My aim for this was to make the blue a bit bluer, but honestly, I really don't think it does much. So now I'm gonna cut my crease again, but this time I'm using a skin colored base and I'm gonna start this white cut crease. So a very, very basic cut crease shape, I feel, which is nice because it gives me a bit of a rest from everything, you know? So when I get about halfway up, I'm then gonna start bringing it up even more to meet the teal shimmer line and cut through the blue. This wasn't on the original AI picture, but I don't know, I just thought it looked cool, so that's what I'm gonna do. So it's looking not the most poppy. So I'm gonna take the brightest white eyeshadow that I have. This is J-Star Ranch, and I'm gonna start filling that cut crease in. So I know there's been a lot of talks recently about AI, about the dangers of AI in media and things like that, and I 100% get it. I think the people who are taking celebrities' voices and making them say things, or like using people's faces to, like, I don't know, spread propaganda, things like that, that's really, really dangerous. And I think it is extremely unfair to the actors and the singers, the musicians. I also know there's a massive thing in the art community about digital art. Like, you saw in the beginning of this video how easy it was for me to just type something in and to get an instant result. And there would be quite a lot of instances where instead of commissioning an artist, people instead just type into AI what they want and it instantly comes up. Like, I get it. I 100% get it. I think there's a time and there's a place for AI. I think we need to keep a hold of our, like, morals and things when it comes to AI, but it's just so convenient. Like, I know it can get out of hand very, very quickly, and I think that's what people are quite scared of. So I think it is very, very important to keep an eye on it, and like it is quite scary. Even like designing an eye makeup look, I could go on Instagram and be like, yeah, this is my creativity, like I came up with this. Like, I wish, first of all, oh my god, can you imagine? My brain does not come up with this, but I could. I know Milk Makeup has come out with like a bunch of AI pictures, no description, no nothing, just like AI weird aesthetics, which is kind of what Milk is known for, like the weird side. No, not Milk. It's the face chart one. I don't know. I can't remember. But things like that I think is very weird. I don't know. Like, it is just weird. I think AI can enhance other people's creativity. I think AI is a really good tool to add on to your own creativity, but I think just relying on AI for like everything is quite dangerous. It does take away jobs from people. The arts are under a lot of stress and pressure as it is. So now having another competitor, I guess, which is good at everything, is hard. And it's also free. I generated those eyeshadow images for free. It's a lot. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to take my black liquid liner. This is a lifesaver because it's like the only thing that I haven't had to like custom mix. So I am going to go and do a very basic wing. I'm joying right now in just the basic things because it's about to get crazy. After all that, saying how easy it was, I still think it's uneven, but you know what? We aren't going to see the wing. We're not. It's fine. This is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets tricky. I gotta readjust in my seat. I've got to give myself a bit of a confidence boost. Dear makeup gods, hear my prayer. Please, please, please. I get so nervous. Oh my god. I'm also aware of the amount of fallout that I have on my face. Ignore it. So I'm gonna do a line from the end of this wing all the way cutting up into my brow. So let's do it. Right, this is no pressure, but this is the whole base of the look. So we'll see. What do we think? I know it's hard to tell with everything going on. I don't know what's even and what's not. Okay, slight problem with the fact that I've not gone fully through with my teal line. We did it too far out. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just bring the teal in a little bit more. Okay, nobody knows a thing. No one knows a thing. It's fine. It's perfect. All right, so now I'm just going to use this black and I'm going to separate out all our little pieces, I guess. Okay, evenness, I'd say a 7 out of 10. These two boxes, not even at all, but I'll try and figure that out. Okay, now I've got to match the colors. I'm going to take the white that we used on the lid and just fill in up into the graphic part. And then I guess I just better hurry up and fill in all of these gaps. Oh gosh. I feel like I can't breathe whenever I do graphic liner. So it's a little bit of an issue right now because I feel a bit dizzy because I've not had enough oxygen. This took so much time. It's kind of ridiculous. I just kept going and going and going, basically mixing loads of different colors, lots of shiny eyeshadows in with Duraline, filling in the lines. I think this look isn't necessarily difficult. It's just like one wrong move and it's kind of all over. I think the inner graphic liner definitely took a bit of a hit, but that's okay. I take my pictures from the side, so hopefully not many people will notice that. I mean, I did just say it out loud, so I guess you will all know now. But I feel like I've lost about 70% of the oxygen in my body from holding my breath all the way through this process. Let me tell you, it was so difficult. Look at these inner corners. Could they be less even? I'm trying to get in focus. Yeah, these inner corners are not even in the slightest, like absolutely not at all. They're actually quite funny how uneven they are, but like my pictures will be like this. It's fine. It's fine. I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna do my little teardroppy things. These are not gonna be even either, but we'll do our best. I keep remembering things that I did on this side that I haven't done on this side, and I just wish I didn't do them. Is that pretty much everything? I don't know. So one thing that I did, I have these two collection glam crystals. So I am putting the teal one, you guessed it, on the teal. And then I'm putting the white one, can you guess? All over the white. Oh, I've missed not having to be absolutely pinprick precise. Oh, I didn't tell you what shimmers I used. Oops. So I used Back Chat, which is this blue. I used Fortune, which is this yellow. I already told you I used Cargo and Peppermint for the teal. And then for the pink shimmer, I used my Huda Neon Obsessions palette. And I used this pink shade here, which we are using right now. And I am going to put this on the inner part of my wing. I did do an inner corner wing. And honestly, I find it so funny that after all of this, the inner corner wing is what I found most difficult. So I'm kind of dreading this, but it's okay. And then, honestly, on this side, I was pretty burnt out at this point. So I just used what was left on my cut crease brush. And I just put it under my lower lash line. Okay, I think that's it. So I'm going to do my lash. Breathe. Whew, I feel like I haven't breathed in about an hour. It's been 55 minutes for doing one eye. Wow. And it's this part. I knew when I was doing this part on this eye, I knew it was a mistake because I knew I would not be able to match it up. Look at this. How wonky is this? Oh my god. Oh well, it's fine. It's modern art. It's part of the character, okay? Leave me alone. Okay, let me put everything together and then I will be back for the reveal. Exhausted is not even a word that I can use to describe how I feel right now. I feel so tired after this. I don't have words. If you like, subscribe, or share to one of my videos, please make sure it's this one, because I feel a bit traumatized, to be honest. I feel like I'm in a bit of shell shock, you know? I'm just, wow, that took a long time. But what do you think of this very, very uneven eye look, hey? These are the reference pictures that I kind of combined to make this. It's definitely different. It's definitely not something that I would ever come up with on my own. But you know what? I think that is the good thing about AI. I would never, ever, ever have thought about putting this on my face. But here we are. I can't stop looking at myself in the mirror. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's definitely a good way to push creativity. I think it's definitely a good way to get out of your comfort zone. As I said, I do know the dangers of AI. I do know why everyone is very upset and concerned about AI. I personally will be using it as a creativity push kind of thing. But I will never be, you know, relying on AI. I am my own artist. I create my own things. I'm very proud of what I create. And I just think that using AI is maybe a little bit of a inspiration. Could be a good way of moving forward. I can't stop looking at myself. This is insane. I have truly never done a look quite like this. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Are you going to be using AI as a little bit of an inspirational starting block? Let me know down in the comments. Oh my goodness me. And with that being said, I think I'm going to go for a nap now because woo! I hope you did enjoy this video. It's a little bit out there. It's not what I usually do at all, but I always love pushing my creativity. Like I said, I love coming up with new ideas. So yeah, definitely let me know if you have a crazy makeup idea. And with that being said, I hope you have an incredible day. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all of it, especially on this video. And I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye!